Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. If you take a look at my... Oh, that is the wrong menu. If we took a look at the compendium, there's only one Ego gift I've yet to get. From Rest Stop Fuji Ego Gifts. Yep. We are going to be finally getting the Charge Ego gift here. The Charge Fusion Ego gift. Now, of course, the reason I've saved this one for last is because, I mean, it's Charge. The jokes are kind of stale at this point. You know what it is. In order to actually fuse this one, we need the wrist guards and the material interference force field, which can be seen if I open up the guide. Yeah, down there. You know, we've got the things that we need, so we're going to be set here. And let's just run with it. As far as the actual team goes, I mean, I think we're just going to be running for something pretty standard-ish. No, maybe not the most standard. Like, maybe I should be using Rabbit Heats, but once again, I don't know exactly how the Charge Fusion works yet, because I haven't physically gotten it yet. I haven't looked into it yet. So I don't know if this is a good team or a bad team for it. That's the thing, and that's kind of how I like it. Like, that's how I was yesterday for, like, the Bleed run, too. I'm sure I would have benefited a lot from running a unit like Pirate Gregor, but I had no idea what the Bleed Fusion gift did before that episode, so I had no idea when I was doing my team building what I was going to need. Could be something similar here. I remember the team that actually benefits from Charge, so that's why I didn't bother bringing the Rabbit. But yeah, today's update day, we're getting the mid-chapter today. That's exciting stuff. I'll be streaming that, of course, very shortly, 2 hours after this video goes up. 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, whatever that's in your time zone. It's when the update comes out. I'll be streaming that. Feel free to join if you want. Or, of course, you can just do it on... You can just play through it on your own first. Of course. As far as Charge, like, Ego gifts go... I have heard people say, like, this is the worst one, and I wouldn't be surprised. Because, like, I mean, Charge Ego gifts just in general are kind of underwhelming, I feel. Like, most of the ones that give Charge pretty, like, minor amounts too. Most of the time, Charge teams don't need that much Charge, that's the thing. Like, Lightning Rod's really good, and everything else just kind of feels like overkill. Like, of course, the Material Interference Force Field is the new one. Give all allies 3 Charge Berry at the start of a wave. Pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. Don't know how much it matters, though. Oh well. That's just how it goes. Yeah, we do a little damage. And that's a victory, yeah. But of course, based on past patterns, the Fusion Gift has to have something... It's something that's similar to these two's effects. Not necessarily one for one. Sometimes the Fusion can be like a downgrade in some aspect. So we'll have to see just what that could entail. Sure, we'll pick a Rose. Why not? You got this, Honglu. Give us a little Rupture thing. Didn't really bother taking, you know, Warby's song. We could have gone for the Rupture stuff too if we wanted to, you know, multitask, but... Actually, we do have a lot of Rupture on this team. Could you do, like, a Rupture... Do you have any Rupture? I don't know if you do. You don't, but of course, like, you do. You've got some Rupture. If we were running, like, Warp instead of Rhino, you'd have Rupture. You have Rupture? You do have Rupture! So maybe you could actually get the Rupture Fusion Gift and the Charge Fusion Gift at the same time. I know you can get the Bleed one and the Poison one going at the same time, ideally. Assuming, you know... It isn't bugged. I don't know if there's 6 IDs that can do it, but there's at least 5. Interesting ideas, that's for sure. Doubling up on fusion gifts. You'd probably want to, like, I mean, it would be kind of down to luck if you get the if you got the 2 Ego gifts for the fusion that you didn't start out with the resources for. So, who knows? And like my mouth hurts because I've got like a canker sore right now. Very unfortunate. Just kinda how it is. Probably from, you know, not eating healthily or not for something. It's this time of the year. You know how it is. A very so merry time we hold dear. Oh well. Well, you guys should die fairly easily, I'd imagine. Don't really expect you to be very alive by the end of this turn. We've had a lot of attacks go for you guys, and you guys are already both staggered. Yep, there we go. A little bit of bleed on Merso. Who knows, maybe if we get like Wound Cleared or something, we can have Merso do even more. We could increase his potential even further, which is a funny idea. I don't know how necessary that is. I mean, yesterday was the bleed run, and that's like all we have for bleed. We've got a little bit of Wrath on Honglu, I think. That's it. Okay. Carmilla's not bad. Yeah, I'll take it. I was considering just only refreshing, just ignore it entirely, but no, I might as well try. Honglu skill, eh? Yeah, it looks like it's one of those floors. Okay, we can get employee card at least, and then I think I'll just leave. That's something. There's not too much we're looking for anyways. We're getting employee card, maybe next floor we could do a little bit of upgrading. I kind of forgot to like bother like looking for I forgot to bother looking for NVU gifts there, because if I get NVU gifts, I could fuse my own charge gifts next floor. If we got some decent NV stuff, maybe we could like guarantee fuse tier 3. We need 3 tier 2 NVs to guarantee tier 3 though. But then we would get Lightning Rod without any doubt whether or not we did, which would be pretty good. You're struggling. Ooh. I don't even have your telepole on. Okay, just dodge. Hope for the best. You'll be fine. 67 damage isn't the most fine, but like you could be doing worse. Could be a lot worse. So we'll take it. God. Still love Warp Ryoshu's like clashing noises. It's so satisfying. Because it does just sound like a metal tube or something. Like, it does not sound like what it is supposed to at all, I think. I don't know. Guess I don't know what it's supposed to sound like, quote unquote. But it just sounds so off, but like in a satisfying kind of way. And Mind Whip time, you're getting Stagger Plus. Yep, there we go. Down Guido goes. That's good. Do you have enough damage effort to kill both these guys? No. That's okay. We'll kill you this turn. Pride Resonance into the Gloom Resonance. Doubling up, of course. Nice. And Leap will be more than enough, yeah. Especially with, you know, how much coin power it gains from having high charge. +7 with 3 coins. Yeah, it's a little good. It's a little good. Hopefully, I don't think the charge one affects coin power at all, because if so, that would be really stupid. None of this helps us, like, at all. I'll take Midwinter Nightmare, because that's a less of a notable mounting trial. Maybe I might just sell that one, honestly. We'll see. Okay, looks good. The boss of this floor is... I believe that is normal cyborg, which means, oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. Oh well. First things first, we gotta deal with these D-curve guys. We didn't have the most pierce, so we can't exploit their weaknesses too well, but we do got a decent bit of good pierce stuff, like leap and vibration compression. Which we did just both use there, although it was a uncharged vibration compression, so it wasn't as good as it could have been. Now you're charged though, charged and ready. Charged and on charge. Yeah, we can Mind Whip this turn. Can't quite DDR yet, but we should be able to after this turn. Ryoshu, especially when she has 2 skill slots, can build up her charge really fast. Very scary. That guy's still alive. Dawn's getting shot a little bit. Dawn's already taken a lot of damage. Mainly because, like, Guido doing, like, 60 damage or something to her in the previous fight. But, also, you know, losing clashes here and there, not really great for her health either. Siphoning time. I guess we're very shortly, we're probably gonna get another look at T-Corp in the upcoming mid-chapter, huh? The mid-Canto. Whatever you want to call it. I don't know what I want to call it. Miracle in District 20, of course, is its actual name, so maybe that's what I should call it. But it's definitely, you know, T-Corp related, since District 20 is sure is T-Corp district. We'll have to see just how much, though. Is it gonna be like an actual T-Corp factory that's been, overran by that Rudalta type Abno? Maybe. Who knows? Could be another situation like Canto 4 where we're actually going to be working with the corporation at least for a little bit. No expressions for you. Today's expression is gained. And after this node, we'll be able to get to the rest stop, be able to fuse together this ego gift, and complete my compendium at the same time. How quaint. We could immediately DDDR. Probably shouldn't, though. Like, we don't have enough charge, so, like, Ryoshu wouldn't take any damage from it, but she also would no longer have DDDR, while we could save it for, like, a turn 3 or something. Assuming you guys make it a turn 3, which is a little bit of a stretch, given how we're running a charge team. Yeah, 3 of them are staggered. 3 of them are still doing decently, but not for long. They will fall. Okay, and we can DDDR now, for example, then we'll be perfectly fine. We can just go for all of our, like, funny steal 3s, too. We can do a little bit of rip spacing, a little bit of mind whipping, because, these guys aren't gonna live long enough to see it happen. But it's funny to think about the fact that, like, what if they did? There we go. Bang, bang. Okay. Let's see, can you enhance this? More charge barrier, 5 charge barrier, and then it goes up to, like, 7 or something, I presume? We're definitely gonna want to enhance employee card for, you know, Wrath Resonance means more charge. Oh, let's gain 4 charge count next turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, we actually got a discount there. How nice. But yeah, we need to fuse the wrist guards and the material interference fields, as you can see there. And we should get this little hourglass looking thing, the T1 something or other. Yeah, T1 Perpetual Motion Machine, that's right. Activates when 5 more enemies have attack skills that gain charge count, of course, like all the other fusion gifts. All outlays gain 5 charge barrier and 2 damage at first turn start of a wave. Okay. So that's as much as, like, the single plus version of the, charge barrier ego gift. And 2 damage up, assumably, is because of the joke with the wrist guards. Next turn start, each identity gains total charge count consumed by skill use divided by 4 offense level. Maxes out when 40 charge counts are consumed. So you gain offense level equal to a fourth of your charge count you've consumed. Maxed out at 40. Does it mean charge count you've consumed? Does it mean, like, not just this turn? It just does it mean in general? If you max it by 40, like, most of the time you really cannot spend 40 in a single turn unless you're kind of going insane. It makes me think, like, is this over the entire fight? So if you spend 40 charge, you just gain 10 offense level up every turn in a single fight. That's what I'm interpreting this as, but, hard to say. Interesting. Very fitting that charge is primarily just a damage up type of thing, though. Definitely fits. Definitely fits. It's what it does best, after all. Let's also enhance Carmilla over here, because it's funny. And then we don't have enough for the next level for it, of course. Yeah, we're 30 short. Who knows, maybe we'll do that next floor. Anyways, onto the cyborg. Unless I'm wrong about what Pearson's sloth is. Oh, it's snakes. What am I saying? Yeah. I forgot snakes can fill floor 2. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, actually, all things considered. A lot more sense, yeah. Oh well. That's how it goes. We'll roll with this. A little bit of a one-sided attack, a little bit of a not one-sided attack here. A little bit of a clash. A little bit of damage, just a little bit of sinking, like, too, just for a little bit more damage. And we're building up charge. We should be able to just use a bunch of our stuff next turn, especially because everyone gains 4 charge count every turn, basically, because we're always going to be gaining charge count, so we're always going to be triggering employee card. And if we spend a little bit of charge, then we get a bunch of, what is it? Offense level up? It could be pretty good, depending on how things go. We need to clash that. Trying to think if I'm going overkill or not here with my attacks. I'm probably going overkill, but that's fine. Well, what's wrong with a little bit of overkill? This guy isn't, like, particularly weak to our attacks, our funny attacks. You know, maybe we'll need to go a little over. You know, mine staggers for nothing else because of the stagger damage it does. It's pretty nice for that stuff. Left arm's almost broken, so we can rip space it. Excellent. And you've got slash for agility, thanks to Ryoshu. Means we don't get the final coin off, though, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's fine. We did break both arms there, okay. Oh boy. One of these kinds of turns. We should be able to just kill you, I'd really hope. What if we can't? What if we can't? That is a good question. I don't actually know if we did enough to kill you here. Because we don't have any strong attacks going on this turn, because we used them all last turn. Okay, we're still doing a good amount of damage, though, but, kinda down to a little bit more than I'd like to be. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't good. I mean, he's really doing, like, a kind of pitiful amount of damage for most of the time. I mean, he did a fair bit of damage to Ryoshu. Okay, he's not quite dead yet. That's fine. We'll be able to finish it next turn. We took a lot of one-side attacks, but all things considered, we mostly, like, are fine. Does this break the arm? Not quite enough to break it, per se, but we'll damage it. We'll do that. You're definitely dead. We definitely attacked you a little more than we needed to, especially because I forgot to consider the fact that Rodion had paralysis, so we did, like, nothing that turn. And the poison is kind of stacking up pretty notably. God. I guess I've got a funny story from yesterday. I think a friend of mine was running Mirror Dungeon 3 hard, and he was really confused because his Warp Ryoshu was at 1 HP and was unable to win any clashes, and apparently he forgot to level up Warp Ryoshu at all. He didn't have her leveled up or uptied or anything. I really thought he would have, but no, he didn't. He just used Chef Ryoshu the entire time, so that was very funny to see. He was so confused, he was like, wait a second, why does she have, like, 70 max HP? And then I was like, oh, I think I can guess what the issue was. And, like, cause that's, like, in Mirror Dungeon 3 hard especially, like, when enemies are, like, level 60 or something, that's, like a difference of clash power of, like, 20. Which sounds really insane. I kinda want to see it because of that fact, but, like, I guess. We can make it so your envy resistance doesn't get changed. So we'll take Helterfly's Dream. None of those matters too much to us because I don't really want the charge gauntlets because they're lame. Or charge goggles, not gauntlets. I want the gauntlets. Gauntlets are cool. Yeah, we don't want you. Merso, not really. Ooh, more mind whipping. Don't mind if I do, and we'll save the rest of this to, nothing I really want to upgrade. Maybe we'll get something there that we'll want to upgrade, though. Who knows? Nothing else. We'll have enough cost so we can upgrade Carmilla to ++. That's so funny. means that, you know, certain fights are just going to be insanely free. Stuff like mermaids being staggered for 2 turns at the start of a fight. Very normal things. Very normal things, I gotta say. You mind whip time? What else can we use? We can DDDR. We can rip space. Okay, seems good. We've got the entire trio of funny attacks going off right now. Excellent. It's just so funny. It took 3 coins to stagger this guy. That was a little less than ideal, but 46 HP. We'll be able to kill with some random follow-up attack, I presume. Is it just one left? Yes, it is. Okay. I do wonder, though, so you've spent at least, like, you've spent 15 charge last turn, right, on your DDDR? So what does it say your offense level is? Okay, it's not actually telling us. I don't even know if it's, like, the effect is triggering. I don't know if it's stacking, if it's just the previous turn, or if it's, like, the rest of the fight. Because a max of 40 would still make sense if it was only a single turn worth of charge, in case you were going for, like, a solo run, and you could, like, use, like, imagine using, like, 9 skill 2s on Ryoshu, or, like, not that many, but, like a bunch of skill 2s, a bunch of skill 3s on Ryoshu in the same turn, and just being able to build up charge and spend it all, like, in one, like, fell swoop. It's kind of like an unreasonable cap, but it's the kind of thing I could see PM doing just to be safe, especially regarding charge. I think they know how powerful charge is. That's why it got such a strange thing here. Yeah, we'll upgrade Carmilla, and we'll leave. Onward we go. Okay, it's this floor's boss is the dog, who is weak to envy, maybe? I feel like he is at least in one body part. I don't remember for sure, though. I guess we'll see soon. Anyway, crab time. Still don't know just exactly what those creatures are for the Miracle in District 20 event. They are very bongy-like in nature, it would seem. And every mid-chapter so far has had, like, goofy little monsters as the enemies. But it's like those weird shadowy guys that have, like... similar, what are they called? I mean, similar spanners to, that of Rose Spanner, I feel like. It's like that kind of wrench. I don't even think that's a spanner. I think that's, like, just like a... What, monkey wrench? I think that's what it is, not like a spanner wrench. I'm not an expert on wrenches, though, you know, maybe there's better people to ask on such, like, crucial, heated topics like that. I can just look it up. Monkey wrench? Not quite a monkey wrench. What if I look up types of wrenches? Lug wrench? Is that the one it is? Bummer. No, that is completely wrong. Why did I see something that looks correct titled lug wrench then? Unless it is? Okay. I don't know. I'm looking too deeply into different types of wrenches for someone who cares so little about it in reality. I don't know. I'm fairly certain a spanner is, like, different, though, right? A spanner is like a wrench that only has, like, one prong. Spanner. Wrench. Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of like a hook type deal. Sometimes. I mean, I'm also seeing examples of it where it's not, so, like, there's room for variety. Here's one that actually looks somewhat like a Rose Spanner from my... This is a really stupid tangent to go on, I know. Kind of how it goes. Not really shocking that, you know, I get distracted by such a minor thing for so long, though. At least not to me. You're the one who can't clash this turn, that's fine. We'll do that. Some neutrals going on. We'll see how those go. Some actually good clashes going on, though. That's also really good. It means that next turn we should be able to get some pretty strong attacks on those two, especially given how we're about to gain 4 more charge this turn. On top of the 5, we're about to gain 9 charge at the start of next turn. Yeah, turn 2 we're going to be set. Assuming we've drawn the skills we need. I guess we were actually stacking sinking pretty decently there thanks to Ishmael's skill too, being like a 3 sinking count inflict or 5 sinking count. It's a decent amount of sinking count, so stacking that with the fact we do have some sinking infliction through Midwinter Nightmare. Not bad. Okay. Demolish. Is this a one-sided type turn? Might be. It probably shouldn't be. But it could be. I don't know, so many clashes are just not great to do. Mind Whip's a good clash, we'll go for that. I'd rather just one side with most of my team, though, because, like, otherwise it's just 50-50 whether or not we do or don't take damage from his funny attacks, and we should be able to do some pretty good damage here. Not quite enough to stagger him. That's not what I'm going for at all here. I just kind of want to get some damage off. Yeah, next turn we might be able to stagger you, depending on what we draw, I guess. If we can get like a DDDR, rip space, that type of stuff, we'll be in a great spot, but if not, we'll have to see. You guys aren't doing too much damage. Okay, that's good. Oh, you're mass attacking now, though, because of how many one-sided hits you got. That's fine. We can clash this turn, potentially. Meaty bash. One of these. Okay, we're gonna need to do some clashing here. We're gonna rip space the person. We're gonna mind whip one of those, and you can do that. You can do that. And we need to just do a quick pursuance here, I think. Get a little bit of healing going. We do have a couple people that are a little low on their HP, so that's a nice choice, I think. Thank you for praying so that they'll surely break. It's very kind of you. Good damage. Yeah, rip space is gonna do a lot, though. It's on the person, unfortunately. I'd really like if it was, you know, on like the body or something, but it's okay. The person has been staggered. It's not going to be doing much the rest of this fight, that's for sure. That is also staggered and not doing much. But we can get some Arrakis from scores to, you know, kind of just set this up. Because, you know, the Tremor Burst is not going to matter at all, but, you know, it could, theoretically. And then we DDDR, yep. Spent a little bit of HP, so you didn't have, you know, the maximum power. You didn't gain, like, the charge berry or whatever from it. But that's okay. Telepole is going for something this turn. Okay, can we demolish that? We cannot. Can we clash that with anything, I wonder? Should we bother? Do we kill you this turn? I guess that's kind of, like, the root of all these questions. Do we just kill you? This is a single attack and it's going for Mursa. We can definitely take it. So even if we don't kill you this turn, like, we'll be fine. Okay, stack some defense level downs thanks to the Tremor Bursting. Very nice, thanks to passive from Olga, right? Pretty certain that's what's doing it. And you're so low, so very low. No, not that. Is it? Do we have Molar Use? Oh no, I'm getting mixed up, aren't I? Am I? We're hitting you with a Pierce attack? Oh, we were. Okay, never mind. No, okay. Whatever. I'm distracting myself once again. The body's doing stuff. We need to kill that thing, and we'll be good. Like that. There. We get final floor time. Let's see. We get a tier 3 EF now. Give us the lightning rod. No luck there. We'll take grand welcome then. I'd take standard duty battery because, you know, rupture has potential, but any final power is kind of rude, so I'll just stick with grand welcome. Get some more resources because we sure have been using a lot of egos this run. Top path, cross over here, something like that. Okay. I like the sound of that, potentially. Starting off with some crabs. Shouldn't be too bad. We can kill these miscreants. Stagger? Not quite. Almost stagger. Okay. Didn't have quite enough to get the most out of that, so just save it. I've been playing the Yakuza games again recently. I was playing them back in like October a fair bit. I played like in October I played like Kiwami 2 and 3. And now I'm playing 4. I'm near the end of it. It's a fun series. The long one too, of course. There's so many games, and it's a little time until the next one releases. But you know, I mean, I just gotta finish 4 like probably today. I'm probably gonna finish it today, and then I just gotta do 5 and 6 within the next month. Potentially also Gaiden and like, because I got the Judgment games for Christmas, and I want to get around to playing those, but I'd like to play the main series first. Not that I think it's necessary. I think there's some overlap at some point somewhere. But, you know, could be cool. Mic's also been pointed slightly wrong. Hopefully that doesn't mess with the audio quality too much. I really shouldn't, you know, talk much about audio quality because, like, I'm sure some of you may have noticed, but I feel like it's so insanely inconsistent, right? I do the exact same thing every time, but, like, sometimes it sounds good, sometimes it sounds awful, and I have no idea why. I honestly could just be cursed. I think it's more so just my lack of knowledge of audio equipment in general. That's how it goes. Because like I've mentioned this before, but it has been the exact same mic since July, but it sounds so like variable. For some reason, I don't know. Oh well. I don't have like any of those like funny like panels that reduce noise echoing or whatever it is. You know, like like stuff like that. I don't have anything like that. I don't have anything beyond just like a microphone plugged to my computer, and maybe my room's just not meant for this. Who knows? Whatever. Nice. 20 HP left on that guy, so we can just hit him with an EC, and he's... That's a different guy, right? That makes a lot of sense, though, that it, you know, wasn't the exact same guy. But, you know, that's fine. Yeah, you've got enough charge that you can use both of those. Nice. How swell. How quaint. You don't have enough charge to use both DDDRs, unfortunately. You kinda cannot without the help of, the tier 4 Eagle Gift we don't have. Who knows, maybe we'll see it in the shop. Could be funny. Not the most, like, impactful tier 4, though. This allows us to stockpile more charge and, start a little bit more charge. For our purposes, the tier 4 and the lightning rod are pretty much identical. Really, it's like that in most situations. It could be beneficial to save most charge, but usually you want to spend it as you get it. We've got enough charge gain that we're gaining, like, we have a consistent 4 charge per turn. And like a nice +5 charge turn 2, so... I don't know. We get some events now. See what we get. It's also insane that they have not put the watchdog into the mirror dungeon as an event yet. Just to give us the tier 3 lightning rod. In time. I mean, because they did give us a dream devouring silt current event here. So, you know, in time. Okay, this is the last normal fight, then we get a shop, an event, into the final boss. Which we should hopefully be able to tear through really comedically easily, thanks to our charge potential. But, we'll have to see. You never know. Things could go horribly wrong. I could get the Brazen Bull again and once again be like, okay, what if we just don't clash against it? And then everyone dies. Or, no, I guess more so okay, what if we just don't ego it? And then I really should have been egoing it, but, you know, for the joke, I proceeded to not. And, results in a less than ideal fight. I have a lot of patterns, I feel like. I don't throw hard enough, though. Oh, police siren. That may be picked up by my mic, who knows? I don't know if it's police, could be an ambulance. Don't know what the difference is, like, audibly. If there is audibly a difference. I think it is an ambulance, though. Because police here have, like, a slightly different siren. I don't know. I mean, it's locational, right? That's the thing. Yeah, police sirens sound different here. That's my conclusion. I don't even know if you guys could hear it. I could have, like, checked OBS to see if it was being picked up. It would have been fairly obvious, I feel like, but, no. Okay, shop time. We've got 380. This is not a lot. What do we want? Ryoshu gets another DDDR. She didn't even need more DDDR, though. You get more of something? Dawn? You know, I get more rip spaces. Yeah, that's a good choice. And then nothing here really speaks to me too much, so we press on. We grab the portrait. We want to say we can see it. This is my second time seeing this encounter. What happens if we say we can see it? We gain levels, so we need to say we can't see it to get the ego after there. Okay, good to know. Would have been nice. Would have been a little more starlight. But now we've got a couple more levels. Anyways, that was Pearson Pride, wasn't it? Pearson Pride. But yeah, very, very, very gentleman time. You're in for a fun time, buddy. A little bit of a world of hurt. Between two worlds, world of hurt. Like that. We dominating all three of those. We take the one-sided hit from him because, you know, he's silly like that. Did good damage with Leap, though, and the 2 of agility on the fastest person on our team is pretty nice. Okay, some sinkings going. Ooh. Okay, we're fine. I was worried for a second there. Unfortunate. Luckily, you gain the charge on use, and it's not based on your actual, like, roll through team. Oh. We just barely didn't stagger the turn. That's actually really good, right? Because we stagger it this turn, and we'll be able to make super good use of it this turn. A little bit of this, 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 a little bit of this. And we'll just see just how much damage we do to this guy this turn. Even if he doesn't die here, we're spending a bunch of charge, so we're gonna gain a bunch of offense level up next turn, so we're gonna get more clash power, more damage up, that sort of deal. Up to 10 is really good, but it requires spending 40 charge. We've spent like 10 charge on Dawn, 8 charge on Ishmael. Vibration compression does some pretty good damage too, that's nice. And we deploy charge barrier as well. Why not? Yeah, we didn't clash against the other body part at all, because, you know, I wanted to go all in on the arm this turn. Felt pretty beneficial. I don't really have any regrets regarding that, of course. And this turn, we can vibration compression. This is safe no matter what. This is safe no matter what. You've got max charge, so Rhino Rams can do a fair bit for you. And you do have enough charge to go for another Mind Whip. Okay, good to see. Another Tremor Burst, because why not? Luckily, thanks to Sticky Muck and how many tiers... We've got so many tier stacks going first this turn. God, that is 18 defense level down.
공격 능력 평가? 양호.
어우, 제대로 꽂혔는데.
Mind if this can't quite do 418 damage, I feel, but you know, it'll be not too far off. Yeah, 276.
잘 드네요.
부상 없이
아마
나오는.
그
So you have
팀장이
142 left.
어, 당신들은
So we just
상관없어요.
once again we just keep on one-siding you. And we have won. There we go.
전투에 임하겠습니다.
Give it a second for the game to catch up though, of course. We need to actually send the attack through before he technically dies, but we already know he's dead.
이 방식을 기억하는 게
It's basically impossible for him to survive an onslaught like this. And there we go. Nice. Very nice stuff. Fairy Gentleman's always an underwhelming boss. He should have been brought to floor 3 alongside his brother, but...
훌륭한
I say brother, but I say that so that no one will cry, because they're
전시와
kind of like brethren in
오히려
the
고맙다고
Canto core
말해야
dungeon.
하나?
But his more accurate brother would be, you know, Fairy Longlegs, who also deserves to be floor 3. And they should have just put the new stuff on floor 4. But oh well, I digress. We get our 3 levels, our 148 Starlight. We didn't have the best rest bonus there, yeah, 47, so we missed out on 13 there because of the fact that I used Rhino Merso the last run I did, and it's also been, there's been no time jump between. Or no, I mean, it's been an entire day, what I'm saying. There's been I haven't done any grinding in between is what I'm saying. We could get something from starter buffs, actually. What do I want? Do I want the one that makes it so I gain more from selling? Not particularly. I mean, I think I just work on these now. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Go with Burn, then. That's gonna be our next. We'll get all these done. Then I'll probably move on to, like, this one or something. More cost could be good. Selling could be good. These two I'm saving for last. Maybe then I'll finally actually do the stuff at the top. Who knows? I'll have to see what my plan is for that. I've just kind of been choosing whatever I think sounds good enough. And, I mean, that usually works pretty well, so, I mean, it's not like it's a bad choice. Merso. Target Extraction Merso. I wonder if we're gonna get Merso as well from this one. Merso. Wow, who would have thought? What a wacky prediction to go for. I know, I know. Okay, Merso again. For the joke. Oh! Actually, okay? This is Merso again. It's gonna be really scary. Oh! Okay, another 3-star. I got a 3-star from yesterday's daily polls. Sure thing. Firecracker. Okay, sure. More Gregor shards. I don't think I've got a lot of those. I don't have a lot of anyone shards because I spent so many of them. That's funny to see, though. I've gotten, you know, great luck on polls 2 days in a row as far as, you know, shards go. And there's already no chance I was gonna actually pull the ego today, so, I was planning to shard that anyways. But yeah. An interesting tier 4, that's for sure. I guess I can pull up the compendium now. 100 out of 100, there we go. Nice stuff. Yeah, T1 Fragile Motion Machine, interesting one, that's for sure. Can't say I particularly felt its effect. It's not bugged, right? I gotta check.
사측에 명시된 내용입니다. 관리자님을 포함한 대다수의 수감자들은 이 사실을 모르는 것 같군요.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's bugged, but, I wouldn't be shocked. That's just kind of how it goes. Oh, well. It was probably notable there. If I actually, like, went frame by frame, or not frame by frame or something, if I actually went play by play and, like, looked at, like, what each number was rolling and looked for abnormally high rolls, then I probably would have seen stuff, especially against Fairy Gentleman, but, the fact that it actually didn't show up as, like, an actual offense level up buff made it really hard to tell. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!